Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing a get ready with me for my 20th birthday. I actually filmed this video on my 20th birthday and then I went to go edit the footage and I hated it. So we're gonna redo it. We're still gonna keep the name of it because clickbait. I don't even know if that's considered clickbait, but like we're gonna keep the name of it. And this is just like a get ready with me, like little chit chat kind of thing. Had a lot going on so I can update you guys on my life. I hope that you guys like this video. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should go follow me on Instagram. I do a ton of giveaways. I had one that just ended yesterday. Probably gonna do another one because I think they're really fun. So follow me on Instagram, subscribe if you're not already. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Yeah, okay. Let's get on into the tutorial. This is not a tutorial. Let's get on into the get ready with me, I guess. My hair is slightly wet, so forgive me. I don't know if I'm supposed to shake this. I want to start off with some sunscreen. So this is from COOLA. It's their Sun Silk Drops. I got really sunburnt yesterday because I went for a walk. And my face got so burnt. I have these little hair clips that everyone always is like, they don't crease your hair. But I don't know if they're gonna not crease my hair when it's wet. Okay, I'm gonna start off with a sunscreen. I don't know if you're supposed to start with sunscreen or if you're supposed to do like sunscreen before moisturizer. Looks disgusting. Kind of smells like lemon lime. Kind of nice. I'm gonna put it on my neck too. She deserves that. I have a ton of new primers that I want to try. I'm going to have everything like actually like linked down below, so if you guys want to get any of these products you can. So if I don't mention something, it'll be linked down below, so like you can find it there. Okay, so I'm trying to decide what I want to start with. I'm always going to start with my Tarte smoothing primer. Just got way too much of that. My face smells really good from that sunscreen. I don't know if you guys can like ever smell your face, but I can smell mine right now. I have a couple of options for primers. These three are Laura Mercier. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I have the Pure Canvas Power Primer. I have the Illuminating Primer and the Blurring Primer. I just used like a pore filling primer, so I don't know if I need the blurring one, but I've never tried it, so I think I want to try it today. Like I already said, I already filmed this video, so I kind of thought I would just like rephrase everything that I already said. I hate these. I hate these. I hate these. Now I need to pick a foundation. I actually bought two new ones recently. So this one is the Laura Mercier Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation, and this is the Beauty Blender Foundation. I got them in shades that I thought would match my body when it's self-tanned. It's obviously way too dark for me now, but I also think that it's going to be too light for my self-tan. I don't know which one I want to try. The regular version of it was like my favorite in high school, but I think I want to try this one. Oh, okay. Oh, it did squirt. It's not gonna be a color match either. There's a bug. So I was supposed to film this video on my birthday, like I said, and I hated the footage. So I thought I would kind of talk to you guys a little bit about things that I talked about in the video that I hated. So my birthday, I just turned 20. I've been 20 for a few weeks now because it's a little bit later. Life just got like really ahead of me. I'm at home right now. I'm at my parents' house, so I'm not in my sorority house, unfortunately. I've just been like quarantining here, hanging out, doing schoolwork, being really busy. I feel like I have a lot more schoolwork now than I did when I actually went to class. Obviously because it's like making up for classes, but I feel like I'm getting a lot of busy work, which is a little frustrating. But that's just what I've been up to. My birthday was like right before all this like quarantine isolation stuff happened. Thank God that it was before, not during. On my birthday, I like woke up, got ready, and then I got lunch with my parents and my sister, and we went to Postino's, which is like a really good restaurant. They have like bruschetta board, which when I went to Italy, they said it's pronounced bruschetta. I pronounce it bruschetta. Well, that's apparently how it's supposed to be pronounced. This kind of matches me. Thought this was gonna match my self-tan. For my birthday, what I asked for is to get a front camera installed in my car, like from one of those like third-party places, because I have a backup camera in my car. I have a Hyundai Elantra. I had one. Surprise. So I have a Hyundai Elantra and I really wanted to get a front camera for it because I have such bad depth perception. Like I will always think that I'm hitting something when I'll be like this far away from it. I was always like paranoid that I was gonna hit something or someone. So I asked for that and it was actually impossible to find it. I kind of thought that we would like install something, make like an app on like, because I had like a touchscreen like Apple CarPlay thing. I thought we could do that. Apparently that's like not a thing where anyone does where I live. Like the closest thing was like a dashboard camera. That's not what I wanted. So my mom said something about like buying myself a new car. I had never thought about it. Like I didn't plan on buying a car at all that day or at all like within the next like couple of years. I just had always like thought like I'd keep my car, blah 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 blah. And I was kind of like, let's look at cars. My camera battery died, sorry, but I'm back. So I never thought about looking at cars until my mom said that, and so we ended up looking at cars. So I had a Hyundai Elantra, so we went to like the Hyundai dealership because at first I was like, oh, why don't I just like get my car but like upgrade it, a Genesis or something like that. When I was there, the salesperson, I did not like him. He was just rude to me. It kind of hit me. I was like, why am I going to spend all this money to buy the literal exact same car that I already have? I didn't like the Sonata because that's like the car that's up for mine because it just felt so similar, and I was like, I feel like I'm just rebuying my car, and I just didn't want to spend all this money on like a car that's literally the exact same as what I already have. We went to a different area. We went to Chandler, and they have more like luxury car dealers. We were like, okay, we're gonna go to like Audi, we're gonna go to like BMW, we're gonna go to like all those places, see what they have. I was not planning on buying a car that day at all. I just kind of was like, I want to look at them. And then we went to BMW, we look at one car, and I bought it. Yikes. So the car that I got, it's a BMW Series 3. It's the 330i, something like that. But it's a 2019 because the car dealer guy was like telling me that like the 2020 was like the exact same, it's just more expensive. So I was like, okay, sign me up for the cheaper one. But it is really cool. I'll do a car tour for you guys. It has like such cool features. I got like the highest model of it because I was like, if I'm getting a new car, it needs to be freaking amazing, you know? Like, I'm fine with the car that I have. If I get a new one, it needs to like be better than the old one, or else there's no point in buying a new one. It was the worst freaking time to buy a car because little did I know that we would all be quarantined, and little did I know that all this would happen and that like cars would probably be a lot cheaper. So I bought it like a week before. They all probably got so much cheaper, but that's like beside the point. I do really love it. Okay, this palette broke. Basically the whole reason I got it, because I was terrified. I was like about to throw it because I was like, this is a lot of money to be spending, and I was really afraid that, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos. They're like stupid purchases I made in my 20s, but I was really terrified. Am I gonna make a stupid purchase in my 20s that's literally like 12 hours into my 20s? Like, I didn't even make it a full 24 hours before making some stupid decision and spending my money in a dumb way. But the reason I ended up buying the car is because I'm 20 right now, and when I'm 22, 23, I ideally would like to buy a house. And the reason I want to buy a house is because I want to build a house, I want to live in it for a few years, and then I want to rent it out. And then if I get like a 20-year, 30-year loan, by the time I'm 40, 50, I'll have the house paid off and I'll still have renters, so it'll be like passive income. And so I want to start like younger so I can like have that going. I hope this doesn't sound like I'm trying to flex my money, because that is like not at all what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to flex here. I'm just trying to be like open with you guys. The reason that I got it was because I could have paid for it in cash. I decided that I wanted to take out a loan, a decently small loan, to help build my credit score, because I didn't want my mom to have to co-sign me on like a house or anything like that. And my credit score is good, but one way to improve your credit score is like the more money you take out, like the more money you have like available to spend, the higher your credit can be, because that means like you're using less amount of it. I'm not explaining this well. Taking out a loan and paying it off is good for your credit score. You can only improve your credit score so much, like by buying a soda, buying gas, paying it off. Like, you have to like take out a good amount of money at some point to build your credit score to be really good. And I am all about building my credit score. I decided to take out like a small loan so I can build my credit score and like pay it off like in a few months. That is just what I felt like was best for me. Also, my car was getting to a point where it was losing value like drastically, and within the next couple of years like the value of it would have been gone. Like, my car had like a ton of cool features. Like, it had a backup camera, it had like blind spot detector, it had like Apple CarPlay. At some point, like, all of that stuff is not like a luxury anymore. It's like basic with the car. So I wanted to kind of jump on that before my car started losing a lot of value. I actually got a really good deal for selling my car. I was really happy about that. So yeah, that is why I bought a car. And honestly, like, I don't treat myself like I shop at Forever 21. I don't own anything Gucci. I don't do a lot of crazy stuff with my money. Like, the most I will do is like buy nachos at Cafe Rio. You know, like, that's as bad as crazy as I get is eating out. I deserved it. I work really hard and it will help me in the long run. I do think it was a stupid time to buy it in hindsight if I would have known. I also hope to have that car like until I'm 30. Like, I hope to have that car for like 10 years, like until I have children, something like that. That's kind of also another reason I got it, was because it would last me a really long time. That was also another thing that I was like, okay, like, if I have this car for a while, it's worth it. This totally sounds like I'm trying to flex. I swear that is not my intention. So I'm using the Cheek Star Union palette, and I'm using Georgia to kind of like combine my highlight and blush to kind of make it seamless, because it's like a very sheer, like, peachy sheen to it. But this actually reminded me that I went on a brand trip with Benefit very end of February, and I'm glad the timing of it, because that was before anything with like COVID-19 got really bad. I'm not sick, so I'm fine from like traveling and stuff, but it was such an incredible trip. Oh my god, I don't know why I just did that, but I did. Actually matches my neck decently well. I know there's like shadow, so it probably looks like it's lighter, but there's no way this is going to match me when I'm self tan. I normally like focus on my face and don't do too much in my eyes, but I bought the Nude Light Huda Beauty palette and I want to try it for the first time. I'm just gonna continue with what I was saying. But I went on the brand trip and it was the most incredible experience of my entire life. So basically it wasn't like one of those, oh my god, no. It wasn't like a brand trip where like you do all these like extravagant things and you're in Bora Bora and like all that stuff. It was actually like a really like helpful like educational stuff. So it was all like new influencers for them, and they brought us to Key Largo, which I believe is in Key West, like in Florida, or Key Largo is its own thing. I don't know. I think it's in the Keys because it says Key in it. They brought us there and it was just so incredible, and they like had a ton of people like talk. Like they had Lipstick Nick do, they had her do a tutorial for their new one. The chief brand officer of Revolve come talk. They had Jenny69 come talk. It was just really cool. I also like love meeting everyone there, like the influencers, the people that worked for Benefit. It was the coolest thing ever. I've talked about this so many times that my major is like digital marketing, and I've said this before in my videos, even when I was like younger, even when I was like 15. I've always said like I want to, if YouTube doesn't work out, work for a makeup company like Benefit and like do their social media marketing and stuff like that. And it was just so interesting to see the field that I'm studying in college in real life, seeing people that actually do that and work for this like big company, and it was just really amazing. I learned so much. I had the best time. It was honestly the first time in a really long time where I was like able to relax, because I'm a very go person. So like last year I had school, and then over the summer I had my internship, and then I had school again, and then over winter break I went to Europe for a really long time, and then I got really sick. It was just like so needed for me to just like have that break, and I really feel like I was able to like reset. Little did I know that Corona would be happening and that I would be having a break for the rest of the semester basically, besides the fact that I still have to go to school and I'm still doing so much work, but I'm doing it from home. I'm still planning on doing like week of my life videos for you guys, because you guys have been asking me to like not stop doing them, so I won't, I promise. Anyways, back to the brand trip. It was just such an incredible experience and something that I feel like I will like cherish forever. Everyone that worked for Benefit was just like so cool. Like I wanted to be all their friends. They're adults and I'm like a child, but I still wanted to be their friends. This is not me like kissing their ass so I can get invited on another brand trip. This is like just me being like genuinely honest. Like I had such an amazing time, and I was really scared to go on the trip because I was like, I don't know anyone. Like what if people don't like me? What if this? What if that? I was really just nervous and I got in my head a lot, but it was just so incredible. So I am so glad I went. Thank you to Benefit. I doubt they're watching this, but if you are, thank you for inviting me. Hi Joy, I miss you. That's that. Here's the eye look. I mean, like that's not anything special. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna show you guys how I do my brows. So I always start off by taking the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit Cosmetics, and I just brush out my brows to get them in the shape that I want them to be. I don't actually use this one like on my eyebrows, but it's in the shade 2. And then I use the Ka-Brow from Benefit I don't know why I'm saying Benefit Cosmetics. Benefit. This is the shade 3. Where are you? Oh, there we go. There we go. And then I just load up some product. My Ka-Brow is, I've had this for like a couple of years and it's like almost gone. So old, probably expired at this point, but I still use it because it's still good even after it expired. Like, and that's not, I should not be saying that. Don't use expired products. Do as I say, not as I do. But what I always do is I load up the product on my angled brush. My nose really just start with my tail. Can you even see that? I like don't want to like screw this up. I always start with my tail and I just kind of start doing little like strokes. My eyebrows are not the cutest, I'm just gonna be honest. Like I think they're good, but if you like see some beauty guru doing hers, she's probably so much better than me. 20 years old doing my best, you know? Okay, so I just do like little strokes throughout my entire eyebrow just to kind of make it look like hair, and then I will start right here, I guess like a third of the way in. I'm just gonna define my arch a little bit with whatever product is left on this, and then I'm just gonna kind of go through. I like to leave this area very lightly coated with product. I don't know. I'm gonna brush it out again. I think that I have some good fullness right here for the most part, so I don't like to add too much because then I feel like I look like I have block eyebrows. The other eyebrow. This is my favorite product. It's been the brow product that I've used since I was like maybe 15, 16 years old. And now that I'm done filling it sometimes I use the Precisely My Brow Pencil if I feel like there's little areas right here that are a little sparse, and I feel like this is a lot more natural looking than the Ka-Brow in those areas, and it's like a really small. I use the Benefit Cosmetics 24-Hour Brow Setter 2. It's my favorite brow setter, like brow gel, and I just kind of brush it through, and then when I get to the end I kind of like lay the paddle flat on my brows, and then I connect the brow hairs. I feel like that really helps them stay in place, and it doesn't like I just lost an eyelash. Okay, do you guys make wishes at like 11, 12, all that stuff. I've had the same wish since I was like 12. Always been wishing for the same thing. Brows are done. These are definitely my go-tos for the longest time. I guess I could do lips. Well, I guess mascara. This eyelash curler, story time. I remember I was maybe like 11, 12 years old, and I remember I made my mom go into Fry's, which is like our grocery store, and get me one when she was like after school one day when she was like running a quick errand, and I didn't want to go in, but I wanted her to get me an eyelash curler because I really wanted to do makeup, and there's been no eyelash curler that has been better than this one. Like I've tried like the Tarte one, I bought this one from Revlon, like I tried a ton, and this like cheap little eyelash curler that literally has no brand on it, I have no idea who it's by, is the best eyelash curler I've ever had in my entire life. It doesn't rip my eyelashes out, and it makes them look so long. I just curled them twice by accident. Oops. I'm trying to decide what mascara that I want to do. I have a couple options. I have Lash Paradise, I have They're Real, Bad Gal Lash, and then I think I'm gonna try this one. It's the Caviar Volume from Laura Mercier. I'm using a lot of Laura Mercier and Benefit products. Sorry, it was like not intentional. Beautiful. Mascara can make me go from like a 2 to like a 4. Like those lower lashes. Also, a lot of these products are new that I tried today, so I will be doing like a haul. I actually bought a ton of stuff to keep me entertained during quarantine. We'll have a haul on that. Okay, so I have 2 lip liners, and I don't know which one I want. This one is like so much shorter. Do you see that? Like look at the height difference. I'm gonna do this one, the shorter one. This is in Baby Lips, and it's kind of, yeah. I don't want to put a lip product over it. I just kind of feel like I want to like let it live its life, you know? Okay, so here is the completed makeup get ready with me video. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that it wasn't super boring. I'm sorry if it was. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, you guys should definitely go check it out. I just had a giveaway that ended yesterday, but I will probably do some more soon because I love you guys, and I always just want to like say thank you for like following me and getting back. So go follow me. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.